Welcome to the call, guys. We'll be starting in about 1 minute, and I'm excited to show you some of this content on Conversion.ai. Now, guys, this is probably not going to last a full hour. Hopefully, it's going to be about 30, 45 minutes. I wanted to just kind of give you a taste of what Conversion.ai does. And I want to start with, this is a personal quote. It's like having Don Draper writing your ad copy while drinking martinis. It's not going to be absolutely perfect, but it is damn close to being what you would see from an ad agency. So let me know if y'all are ready to get started. Tell me who's excited about seeing this. All right, got a lot of people joining us on the call today. So let's get started. What I want to do is I want to go over 3 quick tips for using Conversion.ai. There's a lot of different ways that you can use Conversion.ai. And first off, what is Conversion.ai? Well, it's an online SaaS software, and it uses AI to write proven high converting copy for increased conversions and higher ROI. That's what their sales page says. You can instantly generate high quality copy for ads, emails, websites, listings, blogs, and more. And when they say more, you're going to, after seeing this, you're going to start asking yourself, what else can I use this for? So it's a set of copywriting templates that give you a framework for writing different types of writing styles. Now, how do you use Conversion.ai? I'm about to hop in and show you, but it is really easy. You choose the template, add your content, click the button down below that says Generate AI Content, and then you select the copy you want and copy it. That's it. There's hardly any thinking involved, and there's nothing more than clicking a button after you've pasted your content in. So let's go ahead and get started with the quick tips. Now, this is tip number 1. I'm going to show you the template called Content Improver. And basically, you take a piece of content and the AI will rewrite it to make it more interesting and creative and engaging. Now, this is the one I use the most often. It's limited to 400 characters. And, your tendency is to put in big paragraphs. Don't. Just try to limit it to 1 or 2 sentences or the first part of a paragraph. So here's what I use it for. I use it for social media posts, titles for my blog articles, to improve copy in my bullet points. And I'll talk a little bit about this as we go through this. Sales page copy enhancement. So I just recently had a sales letter, a long form sales letter created by a professional copywriter. And he charged me a lot of money. Some of the bullets I didn't like. Some of the sales content itself I thought could be improved. So I use Conversion.ai to improve the professional copywriter. Use it for email subjects and the first few sentences where you would tease the audience to set the hook on any marketing content. And I started using this for commenting on social posts that are not mine. But they're in other groups that I go to. So I want to make really professional looking appearance. I'm going to go to Conversion.ai and let them write my comments for me. And also to rewrite my own thoughts and ideas. I am going to bring over Conversion.ai. This is the template page, and this is the content that I've written. So everything I've written, it gets saved in here. And it tells you what template, when you did it, and if you want to trash it, or if you want to make it one of your favorites. Now, Conversion.ai is still kind of in a beta phase, so you're going to see some of the templates say beta. And that just means that they're still testing different algorithms on their AI. And then they got some coming soon. So a tweet generator, long form marketing content. Guys, this is going to be one of my favorites. I already know that. This is how you write your sales letters right here. Translate content. That may work. Email subject lines. So these are all coming soon. But let's look at what you can do right now with it. Now, this is one of my favorites right here, is the content improver. Now, I am going to take a sentence and I'm just going to use something like I've already had here. You could set your outputs. How many outputs do you want? So let's take it all the way up to 10 here. Generate AI content. And it takes about 20 or 30 seconds. Scott asked, is this presentation live or is it a text to Damon Minion Conversionai bot? No, this is actually live, Scott. You will be getting some AI bots pretty soon with some videos that I've made. This is the content it just created. I mean, this sounds great. No one knows how to create perfect content for an auto blog better than me. I've invested in RSS Master technology. It's paid off. My blog is the envy of all my friends. Guys, is this a better sentence than this? Give me a yes if you like that sentence. Okay. All right. We got a lot of yeses coming across. Okay. Let's take a look. It took this one sentence right here and created how to create a perfect content for your auto blog using RSS Master technology. Guys, this right here, I may change this up and make a blog post or a Facebook post. I mean, this is so easy to take this straight into, you know, what you would want to do is bring it in. And I would typically, I'll copy this and I'll show you how I would do it. I'm just going to go into Google Docs. Okay, Grammarly is running, so I'm going to see what it says. I've got some additional. Okay, that looks good. And let's go in and see what Grammarly says. And Grammarly is just my grammar and spelling checker. So it's saying click, underline, choose a different word. With this fantastic, I like amazing. So I'm going to keep it. Rewrite the sentence manually. I skip that. I kind of like the wording there. Choose a different word. Find exciting things. No, I kind of like interesting. And now it's asking if I want to rephrase the sentence. Absolutely, I'll rephrase it. That's a great sentence. So I have a grammar checked, spelling check, perfect article that I could drop into Facebook right now and put an image with it and run it as a Facebook ad. Guys, this just took us about 60 seconds to do this. And if I wanted to do some ad testing, some split testing of content on my Facebook ad, I would just copy all this. This is a great one. Do you want a cliche? Content is king? Of course not. So you can use this, I mean, any way that you want. I mean, it creates short sentences and it creates, this one has 2 paragraphs and this one has 2 big paragraphs, all from this one sentence right here. Now, if that's not exciting for a marketer, I don't know what is. Okay, so that's the content improver. Now let's go back to the slideshow here. And so you can use it for sales page copy enhancements, also for email subjects, and just it really is a powerful tool just to drop in a content improver. If all you did was use content improver and none of the other templates, you would think you were getting an incredible bargain for it. I'm paying $29 a month, and I think you need to start out at the lowest character count. It allows you, I think, 20,000 characters or maybe 10,000 characters on the low level. Start with that, and then as you use it more, increase your membership. Okay, tip number 2, marketing angles. This is a brainstorming tool to kind of get you thinking about different ideas and topics. And I use this to create some interesting bullet points to kind of start thinking about writing content or a marketing angle that I may not have even thought of. It's great for brainstorming, and I can take this and go straight to a mind map with it. This is the biggest thing right here, is I don't worry about being accurate or having precise ideas or thoughts. I just enter in a thought and let the AI do the rest. So the concept here is to create ideas to springboard from. It's not necessarily to get perfect written copy, but it's great to start your copywriting thinking process. So let's go into marketing angles. Here it is. Okay, I did one earlier, and I typed in the company name, RSS Master Technology. I typed in auto blogging software makes it easy to do content marketing on autopilot. Click generate. I did 8 outputs. And without redoing this, I just want to show you what it came up with. It's easy to use. You can generate blog content. We'll rank on Google with our software. We help build backlinks. I don't even know how they know that we build backlinks. But this is exactly what we do. We make it easier to do content marketing. Absolutely. And I wouldn't call it RSS Magger. I would call it RSS Master will save you time and money and effort. But you could take several of these bullet point ideas and create an article. You can create a sales page. You can create bullet points with it. Or you can do like I do, is start a mind map. Kind of start putting these in as the nodes on the back of a mind map, and then flesh out these ideas. And now you have a short book. You have a long form article that you can create. This is stuff that I've said. It's almost like Alexa or somebody's listening to me as I go through and I write my own copy. So this is what we've actually used. RSS Master in less than 10 minutes. Let it handle all your social media for you. I don't know how it gets so accurate. Guys, are y'all impressed with this? This is really easy to do. Now, let's start from scratch here. And I'm just making up stuff here. These are just ideas or thoughts that I would have to rank YouTube videos in creating a sales page. So I'm going to write some ideas, rank YouTube videos on Google SEO. And I know that's not a proper sentence. Let's do 10 outputs, generate AI content. Now, what I'm looking for is some ideas, some bullet points maybe to do a sales letter. It's reading what I'm typing and coming up with some really great sales copy. I mean, this is a great sentence right here. This is a great title header for an email. And this is some copy right here that I could create a paragraph from. And this is another good sentence starter. Here's how you copy. You just copy and paste. And it's going to save everything in content over here. So everything I just did, it's telling you, of course, what template you used 1 minute ago. Let's say I like that one. I'm just going to add it to favorites. And you can sort by your favorites by clicking here. I mean, it's very well organized. Outranked YouTube's machine learning algorithm. This sentence right here, you may see it in a sales page at one point in time. I'm looking at it going, I can't write better sales copy. I can't pay, I'm sure I could pay professionals, but here's what I'm going to do when I send it out to a copywriter. I'm going to do the very best job I can writing my own copy using Conversion.ai. Then instead of paying a copywriter, a really good copywriter that I have found on several of them, instead of having them start from scratch, I'm going to give them copy and say, I want you to edit this and see what they can do with it to make it better, if they can even do it. Okay, so that was tip number 2. Now let's go to tip number 3. This is what I call my magic 8 ball. In the Conversion.ai's Facebook group, this is one of the most popular templates. People are always talking about some of the amazing things that it can create. I use it to create email subject lines. I find interesting ways to title a blog post and a persuasive way to talk to your audience. So, you may have noticed a few of my posts have gotten a little bit more wordy. Well, I'm using Conversion.ai for it. And I kind of consider this is the magic 8 ball for marketers. And remember the old 8 ball that you used to turn up, and it had yes, no, maybe, try again later. Well, this is kind of like having the 8-ball for marketers. Is you start with a small sentence, and it will expand that sentence to give you a longer sentence or a paragraph to go with it. It's really kind of cool. And it's very similar to the Conversion.ai, but you're going to get some interesting results here. So let's take a look at it. Okay, this is the last one. And I do like how it does this. Now, you can change this, and they're going to do a drop down later. I just leave it as it is, but they have different styles, different tones that you can use in here. So this was a sentence I did earlier today. Do you ever wish that you could write copy like a pro? And these are some of the sentences. And of course, you would change copy press to whatever you want in there. The best part about this new system is called the Copy Hack system. And it's easy to implement. In fact, you'll be able to write engaging copy in no time. Guys, if I'm selling Conversion.ai, or I have an affiliate link or whatever, this would be a great sentence right here to build up a short blog post or a Facebook ad with this right here. Now, the link I'm going to give you to Conversion.ai, I don't make any money. I just get extra credits. I get extra word credits. So I encourage you to grab this when I show you the link. It's, I think, $29 a month. I think you get 20,000 characters with it. And characters are your free credits, right? Like you get 10,000 credits. So when y'all buy, I will get 10,000 credits, and y'all get 10,000 credits on it. So it's kind of a neat sharing concept right there. Okay, so we've gone into Content Improver, Sentence Expander. In fact, if somebody on the call, give me a sentence that you'd like me to expand out for you. Here's a very, very silly one from Gearing Green. So let's see what the rain in Spain is mostly on the plain. Did you know that it rains a lot in Spain? It's true. The rain falls mainly on the plain. Okay, let's take something real here. You know, this is some interesting content right here. So let's look at, I think this is from Scott Patton. I'm getting to the guys, y'all got some really creative sentences coming in here. Wow, this is great right here. Scott, this is some great content right here. You put a nice little image with it in Facebook or Twitter. I recommend you start a podcast. It's an easy way to connect with your audiences and build trust. It's also a good marketing tool for business owners. This is something that I would use. I hope you're using my link I gave you. Okay, so that's the templates, and let's go back here. Now, I wanted to give y'all a bonus tip, blog post outline. But before I do that, if everybody's wanting this, it's vidpenguin.link/conversionai. And the only thing I get is I get some extra credits. I have slowed down on what I am promoting. I am only promoting stuff that I use personally or Wayne uses. And we are not promoting JVZoo crap. That's our 2021 resolution. Most of the really reputable vendors have left JVZoo because there's a lot of products that they don't work or they're not supported. For the most part, everything that I promote, I use myself. And if we don't use it, we're not promoting it. So anyway, that's the link, vidpenguin.link/conversionai, all lowercase. So here's the bonus tip. There is a blog post outline where you can create lists and outlines for articles. It's the easiest way I know to create a blog outline. And I mean, I'm about to show you how easy it really is. I'm going to take content straight into Vidnami, Lumen 5, or Yive to create a video slideshow. You can make short training series for Facebook. You could do a slide deck on Facebook that has 6 images and use the listicle right underneath it. Send it to Fiverr and have a full content post written as what I would call a list. It's actually a listicle. Make a slideshow for a Facebook post, or make a short story for an Instagram post. So let's see how this works. Blog post outline. Here it is right here. So I put in top 10 ways to create passive income with content marketing. So while I'm talking about this, if somebody will give me a new list, I will put it in there and we'll test it. So this is create content valuable for your target audience. Absolutely. Share your content on social media. Using Google AdWords and Facebook ads to get more traffic. Guys, these are great bullet points, lists that I can build. Create a blog, write articles, share them on social media. And there may be 4 or 5 in this list that are good, and there may be 4 or 5 in this list. So I can combine them together. I can make a list of 20 out of this content right here. I'm going to take this one because it's very timely right here. So let's go in 10 Valentine's gift ideas that are personalized. Okay, it's generated some ideas. Engrave a necklace with your significant other's name. Create a custom photo book. Purchase personalized mugs. Guys, you want an opt-in list right now? Give this as the top 10 Valentine's gifts for 2021 for men to give to women. Put that in the infographic, in the lead list. And this is your clickbait right here. This is what they would sign in to get this list. Or send them out to a video. Customized coffee mugs, personalized wine boxes. That would be a good one to put in here. Engraved jewelry, custom photo. What I would do even on this, give them links inside of this. Have a short sentence to go with this. Send this off to Fiverr. Spend $10, $15 on Fiverr to kind of flesh out the content in this, and then put affiliate links. And you can do this as a PDF. So you're going to see a lot of lead opt-ins from me, lead pages. I mean, this is a great way to develop your own email list. From this one little topic right here, you could create an email list of thousands of people, and you don't have to do much work. That's the thing I like about it. So that's what I wanted to show you. And there's been a lot of people have hit me up on Messenger and Facebook about, what does this thing do and why do I need it? If you can't see a need for it, you shouldn't be in this group. So anyway, that's all I wanted to show you on this. Let's go to, there's the link again. For $29 a month, it's probably the best investment besides RSS Masher and Masher sites and VidPenguin. But if you're into content marketing, if you're into ad writing, if you're into building lead lists, even for clients, definitely use it for clients. If you're writing ad copy for anybody, this is the way to go right here. So questions, I'll open it up to questions, and then we'll close this down in about 5-10 minutes. Yeah, Scott brought this up. If you've already looked at this, please grab this link and use an incognito window so that I get credit for it. I guess it was 2 weeks ago. They had a challenge in there, and they're having challenges, it looks like, every week. A 7-day challenge to write a book for Kindle. And there were some guys that wrote some books using Conversion.ai to write 100-page, 200-page books. And they used a lot of credits. So they gave people, I think, 20,000 bonus credits if you published a book on Kindle within that 7-day challenge. So they're doing a lot of fun stuff to get you to use Conversion.ai. And I didn't show you some of the more, the more powerful templates to write AIDA type articles. I'm using it on a daily basis with only about 3 or 4 templates. There's almost 20 templates now to run with. Have I used it to do a drip content sequence? I haven't yet because I've been using it for other things, but that is a great way to do a drip content sequence. What I would do is just get that blog list, the top 10 ways to lose weight, or the top 10 ways to do content marketing. And every day have them come in for either a PDF document or for a short video, or do it straight inside of a Facebook group that you set up. Is you could do a live video talking about that list and use this to build up your know, like, and trust factor. Dana says, you mentioned on Friday that you were looking at using Article Forge or Big Content as input for the AI. Any more on that? Dana, you may have spoiled my surprise here. I'm not going to use Big Content for this, but guys, I want you to think about this. In lieu of using a spin rewriter or a Word AI or any type of spinning software, Article Forge does AI content written articles. And it takes a little time to do them. I mean, you put in your keywords, it generates everything, but the time from the keywords to the finished article is sometimes 5-10 minutes. But you've got a really good article. Let's say it's a 500-word article. What you would want to do is come in here and take your article and you take the first 2 or 3 sentences and post it in as intro paragraphs. And you could even take the first couple sentences and go in as content improver. Article Forge is original content written by an AI, but then you can improve the content using this tool. I would use blog post intros and content improver. If you got physical products, I know Scott's on the call, take some of your product descriptions about personalized wine boxes and see if you can beat what you already have just by using this. Let's see if we can improve his sales copy. Could it be used as a gift wrap that pairs any wine gift and outlasts the events? Scott, I'm looking at this. If I was a copywriter, I probably would have just charged you maybe $500 to write these new bullet points for you. I mean, I would take this right here, or take this, especially around Christmas, and use this right here and put a really nice picture of your wine box in there. You would copy it, take it into a Word doc and fix it up. I mean, there may be a word or two or a comma that's misplaced. It's not necessarily going to be absolutely perfect straight out of the gate, but I guarantee it's 99% better than what I can write. Word count. Let's come over here. I've generated 22,000 words since account creation. My reset date is the 21st. If you get bonus credits, I think they roll over. If the credits that I get on referrals, I don't think they're rollover credits. So anyway, hope this helps. And once you buy it, go in, you can earn free credits by clicking that button. They have a little link to show you how to get some extra credits in there. Yeah, RJ, it resets every month. You get 20,000. So I hope this was a good call. I hope y'all learned something. Please, try this out. Give it 30 days, 60 days. I know you're going to use it. It's just one of those tools that, if it's like Camtasia. I use Camtasia 4 or 5 times a week. I just use it. And, I use RSS Master every single day. I use, probably VidPenguin a few times a week. So this is just another tool to put in your arsenal, but it makes you a better copywriter. And that's what I want to give to you today is how can I help you be a better copywriter and put more money in your pocket? Well, this is one of them. So guys, I'm ending the call. I'll have a replay that I'll post up later. And thank you for joining me, and I will see you on another call.